What's going on, my people? So it is your man Jerry back once again, and yes, these stimmy checks is dropping. So shout out to everybody that is seeing these stimulus checks. Hopefully you're not having like back child support and back taxes owed and things like that. That way you can go ahead and capitalize on them. But shout out to everybody that's getting these checks. Let me go ahead and let my group know that we live. And definitely link up with us, crypto millionaires. All you got to do is go to info.cryptomillionaires.net, and you can go ahead and get involved in the Telegram chat and everything. So other than that, we gonna go ahead and get started. One last shout out. I just want to see how much it said. $1.9 trillion. So, one thing you got to think about is all this money right here. It is basically inflating our money supply, which basically means that the value of the dollar is going lower and lower because of that. So what you can do based on crypto, if you're investing your money in crypto and crypto is not losing value while the dollar is guaranteed to lose value, then, this is not financial advice, but this is just something that you can think of, like parking your assets places where it's not losing value. But let's get right on into the content of today's video. So again, shout out to y'all. But next thing I want to take a look at is Full Sail. We got into Full Sail yesterday around 40 cents or $40 rather, and that thing climbed on up to $109. I can't even say I told y'all because sometimes I think things are going to be good and they're not. So I won't even say that, but I am glad that I showed y'all this before it really took off. There's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and get on in this farm. Let's see where we at right now. We're at $69, and remember we have already withdrawn about 0.4. So if we would have kept that 0.4 in there, we'd be at $100 right now in profit. But you never know with some of these. When they're up, you gotta go ahead and take your profit. Take your profit as they go up. And just because it skyrockets, don't feel like, oh, I missed out on profit. I would have had $100. No, think about it like this. If that thing went down to zero, at least you got, some of your money out of it. So you got to, leverage your profits. Go ahead and take that money out as you go along. And shout out to everybody that is coming in on my link. Looks like I got 8 people on in there. So appreciate that. Let's see how these farms are looking, see how the APYs are holding up. I think yesterday they were at like 30% a day. Now it's 18% a day that you're earning, which is still great. You're talking about return on your investment in about 6 days or so. So, and that's looking good because the price is actually appreciating. So that's cutting down the amount of time that, you're going to wait to get your stakes return. Let's see what else is in here. Let me see what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I'll go ahead and split this stack here, show y'all what that looks like, and just reinvest the earnings, because now I feel pretty good in this project. Let's go ahead and collect. Okay, just waiting for that to go down to 0. Okay, it went to 0. So now I can go to the farms. We're in the sale BNB farm. So I'm just going to click on this link down here. And it's going to take me over to the exchange where I need to be. So that way you can see BNB and sale right there, ready to lock in. So let's see, it looks like it got disconnected from my wallet. Let me reconnect that. I gotta hurry up, my battery's gonna die here soon. I'm not near my charger. Oh my gosh, I'm not near my charger. So we're just waiting for that to connect. Okay, come on. Sometimes you gotta refresh the whole thing, but there it goes. All right, so it's in there now. If we max this out, we would need 0.2 BNB to pair it up with the sale that we have. So since I already have the BNB to pair up with it, then I would supply it. If I did not have the BNB, what I would do is sell half of the sale. So how you do that, you go over here to swap and you put sale on here and you put BNB down here, and you would just say what's the maximum. It's 0.7, so half of that would be 0.35, and then you would just go ahead and sell that half, and then that way you would be able to have half, basically because you want to have equal parts in this liquidity token that you're creating. Think of it like Minecraft or something where you have to have, you know, different parts to create something. So with this is half and half. So again, being that I already have the liquidity, I'm just going to go ahead and do a supply. And this right here is how you compound your earnings. So I'm just taking my earnings here and I'm reinvesting it. But a lot of people think that they're done once they do this. No, you got to go back to the exchange. Go back to the farm. Okay, we saw that was successful. So I'm heading back to the farm so I can plant this bad boy. Okay. I'm gonna hit the plus sign, hit max, and confirm. That way we're gonna stake the LP tokens that we just created. Go ahead and close that. Boom. So we see the stake has gone up, and we'll go ahead and let that go for a day. Now I probably will just start to withdraw the earnings from here. So I probably won't go and reinvest. I'll just go ahead and just start pulling that out. But I wanted y'all to see what that looks like. Remember, I invested about 180. So 180 tokens up at front, so about 90 of it was BNB and about 90 of it was sale. So right now I really have doubled the amount that I invested in sale. Well, at least I've made it back. So you know, right now it's like a carefree investment, I guess you could say. But we'll go ahead and just keep on hoping that things are going good with it. But full self finance link in the description. That way you can come in on my link. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel that way. Something you already do, but because you clicked on my link, you know, you guys get to support me. I appreciate it. So next up, what was next up? Oh, let's head over to some Tron farms. I haven't done that in a while. But before we head over to Tron farms, let's see what's happening with Uswap. Y'all remember Uswap? What is Uswap doing? I mean, they still around. Link in the description for Uswap. Let's see what kind of farms they got. Remember you and me? Well, you're still doing 500% a year, which is, you know, more than, well, it's right around 2%, just below 2%. So maybe like 1.5% a day with these right here. 3% in, so that means it takes you about 2 days just to break even. And then from there you are golden. I actually have this the BRG token from the airdrop a few months ago. You know, it was like worth 30. I got 30 of them. They were worth 30 cents. And now I think they're, you know, worth about 3 cents each or something like that. So that's pretty cool. But I actually want to go ahead and stake these BRG tokens that I got. And I need you and me to do that. So let's head over to the exchange. And for this, for my Binance smart chain people, you'll need the Tron link extension to start, you know, messing with Tron. But a lot of people came to Binance Smart Chain from Tron, so y'all should already know what it is. All right. And why you want to do this instead of putting all your eggs in one basket is because you never know. Something might happen with, you know, one basket. It might go down in flames. You know, you don't want to have all your eggs in one. So this is saying that 30 BRG is equal to 0.3 UME. It's also equal to, let's see. Okay, they're not exchanging it for USD, so they don't give me the thing there. So I know how much UME I need. I just messed that up, but it's all right. I need to have 0.3. I said 0.3 something. Yeah, let me just start over. BRG, max that out, 0.3 something something. Let me copy that. Come over here to Tron. And let me put 0.3 down here. It says I need 149 Tron, so let's do that. I only got 300 Tron. That's crazy. What's going on? What's going on with my bag over here? It's alright. We're going to check on the golden farms in just a second. And we're going to withdraw some Tron to pamp these bags back up. Alright, so once that transaction goes through, it's just as fast as Binance. Usually takes about 10 seconds. We're going to come over and add liquidity. And what do we need? BRG and UME. Max out whatever you have most of. Looks like either one of those will work. So let's apply that. See, this is where I learned yield farming over on Tron. And I just apply it now to Binance, only because those projects are a little more I don't even say that those projects on Binance are a little more legit. You know, they're just a little more profitable right now, because that's where everybody's going from Ether. All these Ethereum projects are converting over to Binance Smart Chain because they're very similar in the addresses. You know, so it's really a lot easier for you to take a DeFi project that was written in Ethereum and convert it over to Binance. Much easier than it would be for you to take a Tron project and convert it over to Binance. So that's why Binance is basically just eating up all these all these Ethereum based projects. Okay, so now I'm going to click, I went to staking, and I'm going to the Uswap pools. I went to BRG and I clicked on stake. I'm waiting for my tokens to show up now. Okay, let's go back and see what happened. Liquidity. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Do I still have my BRG? Yep. Okay, so it didn't create the token. So let's try it again. Let's max out this one here. Let's apply it again. Accept that. This time let's look at it on tronchain. So I clicked on this little link over here. And it's going to take me over to tronchain, which is just like BSC tools. It failed. Why did it fail? You know what? I bet you I don't have enough energy. So you know what that means? We got to rent some energy. Ah, great. Well, let me show you how to do that real quick. So we're going to go over to, let's go to the home, and then we're going to go over to, once you're at the home page, then you can actually see a little bit more information about the Tron network. But we're going to go over to, oh, I got to connect my wallet. Genius. That's why it wasn't working. Once you connect your wallet, then you'll see at the top where you have your actual wallet ID. So click on that, and it will take you to, okay, I know I'm running low. I got it though. This is where you can actually go in and rent. So see, I'm all out of energy. That's why the transaction didn't go through. So let me go over here to rent. It's going to take me to tronlending.org. I think there's some other resources out now that are a lot cheaper, but it's all good. I want to rent about 10,000 Tron or so. I only need it for 3 days, which is the minimum. All right, and how much did I have? I have 130. Okay, so that should be enough. Let's just put a little bit more. Let's pamp the bag a little bit more. All right, Got enough to do that, so let's pay that. Now this right here usually takes about 5 minutes, so we'll have some other things to do for the next few moments, because I know my videos get kind of long, but hopefully y'all see all the trial and error that I go through, how I overcome it with both networks, Binance and the Tron network. So we're just waiting on that to go through. While we do that, again, these stimulus checks, man. Okay, fine. Okay, next, let's go ahead and go to our goose farms. All right, and let's check out what's going on here. It says golden shells is coming, y'all, so be on the lookout for whatever that's going to be. Looks like, let's see, liquidity, golden. Each shell is worth $109. Okay. All right, let's see what I got to claim here. Looks like I got $9 to claim. Let's see what that's coming from. Golden whales now? Oh my gosh! Hold on a second. We need to look at golden whales. What's the whales be? Daily 9%. Okay. Oh, I need 500 tron to get in on that. Maybe I can claim my dividends here. I gotta wait for my energy to drop. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. But y'all check the link in the description right here to go to this golden eggs farm, man. Look, I mean, these things are crazy. They be launching new creatures all the time. This latest creature is a golden whale, and whales eat and burn GLDE, and they provide GLDS and produce GLDE. Oh, excuse me. Provide liquidity to GLDS and produces GLDE. So the GLDE, so it makes golden eggs. You invest tron in it. So I need at least 500 tron. I'm gonna come back and get on this right here, because that's gonna help these farms. Anyway, that's that. But Uswap is still popping. Let me see if I got enough now just to provide liquidity. I'm just gonna try it. Let's just see. I don't know if my power has been added yet, but let's just see. Yeah, Tron went up on the fees to exchange and to do different things on the network. And over the last, I want to say 6 months, they've 8 times the transaction fee, which was really small in the beginning, but it's starting to be a pain. But it's also starting to increase the price